start sitting. So come on down. Say hello to your body if you've just woken up. You can take a block and just place that underneath the hips. And then we'll just relax the hands down into the lap. So you can either just rest one hand on top of the other, or just resting the hands out onto the knees or thighs. So whatever calls you, just go with that. Just drawing tall through the spine. See where the weight placement is on the pelvis, on the sitting bones. So, and then just bring the body weight to the centre of that. Elongating through the back of the neck, and then just relaxing the jaw as well. So jaw nice and relaxed. Taking now a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to get straight into some movement. So let's now just pop the hands to the floor behind, pressing into the fingertips as you lift up through the chest. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another as you lift the chin up as well. So really opening into the heart. And then walking the hands forwards, just folding over the legs, just nice and simple. Spine nice and long. I want you to think in this practice about creating space through the body, space for the organs to do their thing, space in the joints. And then bringing the hands back towards you, reaching the arms up and over, interlacing fingers, pressing the palms up, opening through the shoulders, underarms. And just keep using your breath to land in your body. So when I feel ungrounded, I like to just breathe really heavy and really audible, just to really bring me into my body. Just bringing one hand down now, reaching over into a sideways bend. I'm going to keep that moving, again reaching over. Inhale, center, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Great, coming all the way back. Changing now the cross of the legs. Walking the hands forwards against just from there again, keeping the spine nice and long, shoulders, as though the shoulders are being gently pressed down with some hands. Maybe my hands. Elongate again through the back of the neck. And then we're walking hands back towards us again from there. Let's take a twist now, turning to one side, opposite hand to knee, just taking that little rotation. And then back to centre, across now to the other side. And again, just coming back to centre. We'll now place the feet flat to the floor. Again, just take the hands to the floor behind you. Pressing into the fingertips as you again lift through the heart. So retracting the shoulders. In other words, drawing the shoulder blades towards one another as you lift the chin up. Letting the front ribs press forwards a little bit too, just to get that stretch into the diaphragm. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, big breath out through the mouth. Breathing in. Great, okay. Good, just let the upper body soften a little bit now. You might like to have your hands flat to the floor and just dropping the legs side to side. So just slowly over from there. Again, just nice and slowly, waking up the hip joints, waking up the lower back a little. It's also a nice one for the digestive system to wake that up too. Okay, back to centre, dropping the legs out to either side now, soles of the feet together. And again, we're just going to gently rock side to side. I've just got the block kind of halfway under my pelvis. I find that quite comfortable, but you could have it all the way under or get rid of it. Okay, so we're just rocking side to side now. This helps to just gently engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor. So just rocking side to side. Energetically it wakes up the energy around the base of our spine as well. Don't want it getting too stagnant in there. Okay, you'll be stuck in life. All right. Okay, so let's now reach the legs out in front. Pressing into the heels, wake the feet up. So spread the toes, feel the arches of the feet really wake up. Hands either side of the hips. Again, getting that lovely opening across the chest. We're breathing in now, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. So just reaching for the feet or hands to the floor. And then let the chin drop in towards the chest, the back of the neck nice and long. Bringing the hands over to one side. Now, so I'll go left side so you can see what I'm doing. Reaching over from there. So you've got a forward bend, then a little lateral bend through the spine. And then the hand that's furthest away from you, so that's my right hand, I'm just going to slide that away a little bit more, letting the head just relax down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, coming all the way back up, just changing sides now. Again, reaching away, head relaxes down. Breathing in, breathing out. So feeling that stretch through the side ribs. Inhale. And then walking again, the hands back towards you. Take your time to come up. Okay, waking up the hips a little bit more now. Bringing the legs round to one side. So I call this mermaid position. So I've got my feet around to the right side and I'm sliding my left hand out to the side from there. Nice big reach as you come on over with the right arm. So we're not in so much of a side bend now. It's more of a reach and a lengthen through the spine. The pelvis is tilted. Spine is actually neutral. Good, so reaching up into the fingertips and then just let that right arm plug back in, so dropping that shoulder. Good, so releasing energy all the way from those fingertips down to the hip. Nice, okay, coming back to centre. Keep the hands either side, like so. Actually, let's just take them back a little. You do a little hip mobility. So now just let the weight rock back on the pelvis, lift the feet, lift the legs, and then drop them to the other side. You're going to do that again. Keep it going. If you haven't done this before, it's a little trickier than it looks, so don't be disheartened if your legs don't move as you want them to. That's it. Breath in, exhale. Good. Breath in, exhale. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll leave the legs over to the left side. Coming into that reach again. Right hand stretches out. Coming up and over with the left arm. So that nice long line from the fingertips down through to the edge of the hip. Plugging the arm back in, so helping to release the neck. Let's focus on relaxing the jaw now as well. Awesome. Releasing energy all the way down the side body now. All right, coming back to centre. This time let's try bringing the arms up as we move the legs side to side. If that doesn't quite work out for you, just pop the hands back down, no problem. Great, good. Keep it going. This is so good for the back, so good for the sacroiliac joints. I've had to rehab from various hip and back injuries. And although that's an ongoing journey, these kind of movements, these repetitive movements that really get into muscles that help to rotate the joints have been very, very helpful. Good. Okay. And then into Konasana. So let's now just take the legs out to either side. Bring the hands down. Clunk. Okay. And then just let the hands again come forwards, long through the spine, energize the feet, press into the heels. Every time you do that, you get stretched through the arch of the foot, making it more versatile, more strong. Okay, and then again, just let those shoulders depress. Keep the legs energized. So the quadriceps are engaged. When you do that, that helps to release the hamstrings because muscles work in pairs. When one is working, the other one chills. So by being strong here, you're going to release the hamstrings more. All right, let's bring our hands back now. We'll just slowly draw the legs in, coming into our first downward dog. So, box position, we'll just take a little cat stretch, rounding up to the spine, releasing down, tucking toes under, you know what to do, let the hips drop back, arms stretching forwards, spreading out the fingers, pressing down into the hands, slowly coming up, take your time. Let the heels drop down towards the mat, pressing into the hands, nice and firmly now. Head relaxes down. Bending one knee and then the other, so just shifting the weight from one side and back again. Maybe taking a few sighs. Okay, and then just dropping the knees back down to the floor. A little modified puppy pose now. The full version we tend to look forward. It's pretty hard on the neck, I find. That's why I like to just bring the forehead down to the mat instead. So keeping the hips high, stretching the arms out, and just bringing the forehead down from there. So pressing into the hands. Deep inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing the hands back towards you now. Do a little bit of abdominal work, just a little bit. Be nice and gentle. You're going to reach way opposite arm to leg. Push into the heel. So my right leg's out. I'm pushing into that right heel. And then we're just bringing the knee and elbow towards one another as you round the spine. Head comes down. And then again, just stretching out. Inhale. Exhale. Press in. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Come on in. Breathe in, reach out. Exhale, in. Last one. Inhale. And we exhale to come in. Good. Taking the right leg up now and reaching back with my left hand, taking hold of the ankle or foot. And we're kicking up from there. Lift the chin. Gaze is forwards. Lion breath. Inhale. 2 more. Downward dog, pressing up and back. Good. Enjoy that opening, enjoy the stretch. Try to enjoy your practice. I know that sounds obvious, but sometimes we're just thinking about getting through it or what's coming next. It can be challenging to remain present, but that is also part of the yoga practice. All right, let's now bring again the knees down. So we're stretching away again, opposite arm to leg. All right, so make sure you switch sides. So again, reaching away, breathe in, knee to elbow, exhale, inhale, stretch out. Exhale again to pull in. Breathe in, exhale. Go again, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Reaching back now, left foot comes up, right hand goes back. Little balance work. Let's kick on up from there, waking up the spine. Lion breath, breathe in. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Releasing down. One more downward dog. Hips up and back, head releasing down. Hopefully each time you do this, your body feels a little more open. Walking the hands back now to the feet. Uttanasana, let's hang here. Take the feet just a little wider than the hips. Okay, and then just bending one knee and then the other. So just letting the hip drop. Okay, from here now I'm bending the right knee. I'm going to keep the right hand where it is and just float from there the left arm up. So a nice big rotation. It's beautiful for waking up the spine, this one, and the hamstrings. If it's difficult to reach the floor, don't strain, please. Place blocks under the hands or a bolster. Okay, and then releasing down. Bending left knee now, left hand grounds down. We reach up with the right arm. So nice big rotation there. This is nice to do in the morning because rotations tend to release adrenaline. So will help you go with the archaic rhythm. Is that the word? Arcadian rhythm of the day. So in other words, it will wake you up in the morning. Okay, releasing down. Bend the knees, roll up through the spine. Float the arms up now, nice deep inhale, exhale, we come down, inhale, lift, exhale, down, one more breath in, we exhale, come down, reaching the arms up, cactus arms, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, release all the way down. Taking the feet wide, going into triangle pose, right side. So turn the left heel away a little, right toes point to the top of the mat. Wrapping the left arm behind, we reach away with the right arm and then bring right hand down onto the shin as we come over. It's up to you how low you go to your body. I like to stay up here. I don't want my spine any more flexible. So see what you want to achieve. If you want to be more flexible, go lower. If you want more strength around the spine, stay a little higher. Reaching up now with the left arm, so opening across the chest and stretch out through the hands, so stretching all that fascia around the joints of the hand too. And then maybe just bring the gaze up as well, just challenging your balance a little more. Okay, use those core muscles now, press firmly into the feet. As you lift up from there, we're going into tree pose, balancing on the right leg. We're lifting from there the left foot up. Hands can either stay in front of the heart, or you might like to reach the arms up and over. Let's take a little balance here. So bringing hands to the heart, another balance. Pushing away now with the left heel, so left leg as we take a tip forwards. Good, one more breath. And then we inhale to come up. Let's take a sun salute, reaching up and over with the arms. We inhale. We exhale to come all the way down. Jump or step back, high plank. I'm going to drop my knees, breath in. Exhale to lower down. We inhale, come to cobra. Releasing down, downward dog or child's pose. And then let's bring our hands back towards our feet or knees. Forward fold, Uttanasana. We roll up through the spine. Pausing at the top, mountain pose. Trikonasana left side. So nice long stance, turning the left foot all the way out, right heel turns away. Reaching from there, breathe in, wrap the right arm behind, left hand comes down. Inhale, exhale. Good, holding it here. All right, when you're ready, reaching up now with the left arm, your right arm. I'm used to mirroring when I teach, so I get in a muddle sometimes. Okay, and then maybe just bringing the gaze up, teaching person I mean. And then bringing the gaze up from there, as long as your neck's okay to do that. Okay, good. So really using your core now, pressing firmly into the feet as you come up from there, Vrikshasana, tree. So just sliding the right foot in and up. Again, we're tall through the spine, just bringing the hands together. Or you might like to this time bring the arms up and over. Okay, taking a lean now, leaning forward as you kick back with the right leg. Pushing into the heel, core nice and strong. Okay, and then take your time again to come up from there. Let's take one more sun salute. This time we'll stay on the floor. So inhaling again to reach up. We exhale, fold, jump or step back. Take an inhale, so you're lowering down on an exhale. Breathing cobra. Release all the way down, downward dog or child's pose. Exhale. And then coming up into hero pose, so Varasana. So we sit back onto the heels, the thighs are together, the hands are onto the knees like so. If it's a little hard on the joints, take some props. Separate the knees and just slide the props underneath the pelvis. And pause here. So we'll just be still for a moment. That can be quite tricky after you've done all the movements, all that movement. So just pausing here. We're going to check in with the breath. We're going to consciously slow it down just to bring the heart rate down too. Good. One more breath here. Okay, awesome. All right. So let the hands now drop behind you, taking a little bit of a back bend, so but spine extension. Again, lifting the heart, lift the chin, opening up from there. Just broadening, opening across the chest, across the diaphragm. Real nice stretch in the digestive system as well. Okay, and then just coming back to center. Good. Okay, so let's just take the blocks out of the way now. We'll just take a couple of forward folds. Let's go ahead to knee pose. Just bringing the right foot in towards the pelvis. Left leg reaches out in front. We're inhaling to reach up, exhaling to come forward. So reaching for the foot or hands, come down. If you can quite easily reach the foot, you could change it up a little, maybe reach around the outside edge of the foot with the right hand. That can give you a nice little extra rotation through the torso. And then from here, letting the head relax down. Good, one more breath. And then take your time to come on up. Just moving the right foot over to the left a little bit more. We'll pop now the left leg on top. This is called Matsyendrasana. So clearly a seated twist. If you find when you get here you can't get the right hip down, either take a block, place it under the hips, or straighten the right leg out instead. We're reaching up with the right arm. Breathe in, exhale, right arm comes to left thigh, and then we take a rotation there as we breathe out. We pause on the inhale, exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. Breathe in, pause. Exhale, rotate, maybe a little bit more. I say maybe because the body is not always ready to twist. It's not always ready to do lots of things. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre. So we'll go head to knee pose on the other side. Now we've got right leg out, left leg folded in. Reaching up from there, we inhale, we exhale to come forwards and down. So again, you've got those variations. Do what works for you. If you've been doing this a while now, it's fairly easy to catch the foot. I invite you just to reach around the outside edge of the foot. So left hand, right knee, breath in. And then we exhale to fold down from there. So it's lovely opening on the back into the rib cage. It's going to help you breathe more easily for the rest of the day. Okay, and then just taking your time now to come all the way back up, just moving the left foot over to the right a little bit more, right leg on top, left arm, comes up and over as the right hand sits on the floor behind you there. Exhaling as we twist, taking inhale to pause, and then exhale again to twist. Inhale, exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, one more breath. And then we'll slowly release from there. Good. Coming down onto our backs now. So just curling yourself down. We'll just give ourselves a nice big hug, just drawing the knees in. Back of the neck is long, chin towards the chest. Okay, moving into shoulder bridge. Plant the feet flat to the floor, arms down by your side. Pressing the hips up. So really switch on those glute muscles. Take the hips high enough that you feel them working. Good. Keep the head still, chin towards the chest. Now imagine you're squeezing a football between the knees, so pressing them in a little. See how that switches on the glutes, inner thighs. Go one more breath. And then releasing all the way down. Drawing the right knee in towards you now. Hands firmly around the shin as you draw in and just slightly out to the side. And then release left leg. Again, in and slightly out to the sides. And down from there. One more round of Setu Bandhasana. So again, just lifting the hips, peel up through the spine. Interlacing the fingers now as you wiggle the shoulders towards one another. Shoulder blades, I should say. And just working to close that gap between the chin and the chest. Again, with the hands together like this, it's particularly important that you keep the head still. Okay, one more breath. Releasing down from there. You are done. Let the knees drop in towards one another now. Let the feet go wide. Relax the hands wherever feels okay for you. So I quite like resting them on the hips. We'll bring our awareness now back to our breathing. Just slow, steady breathing. Just trying to breathe out a little bit longer than we breathe in. Okay, it's just extending that exhale. It's a very, very simple way of calming the nervous system. You can do any time. It can be nice to breathe out through the mouth a few times just for a change. And then feel free to let the legs be flat to the floor as well. It's raining a lot outside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Very heavy rain. Okay, so if you have time to take Shavasana now, please go ahead. Please be my guest. That would be ideal. Otherwise, just rolling onto your side, pressing into the hands to bring yourself up to sitting. Just coming again into a comfortable seated position. Taking a slow, deep inhale now as you float the arms up and over. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart. Let the head bow down. 2 more, deep breath in. So this just helps to close the energy down. We increase our energy field or the size of it through yoga postures. So we just need to close that down a little bit when we finish. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Hope to see you again soon.